Okay, we're continuing on with direct variation. Now, this second part tends to be the harder part. Now we're going to talk about the equation form of direct variation. And equations are newer to us, and so they're a little bit harder for us to process. So give yourself a break if this is a little hard. Now we're going to be looking at the equation, and we're going to be comparing it to the form y equals kx. And remember we said that k it's called the constant of variation, but k is our slope or our unit rate. So we're going to be looking at an equation, and we're going to be comparing it to the formula y equals kx. Okay, so we have a bunch of equations here. And again, we said that we're going to be comparing these equations to the formula y equals kx. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get y all by itself. So right now, with the y is a plus 1. So this is like solving equations. That's what we were doing in chapter 3. So we need to subtract 1 from both sides of our equal sign. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Our 1's cancel out, and we have y equals. Now this is different than chapter 3 because these are not like terms, so we cannot combine them together. So we just write them next to each other, 2x minus 1. Okay, so we want to compare our equation y equals 2x minus 1 to y equals kx. So we just are going to line them up, y equals kx. And we want to see if all of the parts match up or if there are extras. So the y's match up, the equal signs match up. Now, k in this equation would be 2. The slope would be 2. The x's match up, but we have a problem. You see the problem? This here. Because there's an extra piece, we would say no, this is not a direct variation because of that extra minus 1. Okay, this next one's a little bit harder because we have to get rid of that 1/2. And remember, when the coefficient is a fraction, we multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to multiply by 2 over 1. So that gives us y equals 2x. All right, then right underneath, I'm going to write y equals kx, and I'm going to see if they match up. So my y's match up, my equal signs match up, my 2's match up with the k, and yay, my x's match up. So there's no extra parts. So we would say, yes, this is a direct variation. Okay, and I know this part is hard, so it's going to take some practice. You're going to really have to work on solving the equation for y and seeing if all of the parts match up. It is hard. It's going to take some work, so we're going to go ahead and do some practice.